Hello YouTube, this is OuchMyGland666. Just want to make this little video, kind of field a question that I've been asked a lot over the years, and that is how I've compensated for the headstock heavy nature of BC Ridge bases. If you know me or you're familiar with any of the bands I've been in, or if you've ever seen any of those bands play, you probably know that I am a BC Ridge fanboy to the core. I won't play anything else. I just love the way they sound. I love the way they look. Of course, one thing that I know, and my biggest complaint, and a complaint I've heard from a lot of other BC Ridge players, is that, you know, the way you get them stock, that headstock it drops to the ground like a ton of shit. And it can be really a pain in the ass because you've got extra added weight sitting on your thumb, and it tends to get a little uncomfortable, especially when you're playing more technical shit. Now, if you play with a pick, it's not as much of a problem because you can use your picking hand to kind of press down on the bridge and compensate for it that way. But if you're a finger player like me, you really don't have that option. So let me just give you a quick run through of what I've done. This is my NJ Neck Through Series Mockingbird. This is the bass I used in Afterlight. Great bass for the money. I only paid $400 for it. Shit's worth every penny. Now, when you buy it stock, the one strap peg comes right about here. The other one sits right here. Now, the problem with that is, you put it on, you stand up, and it just, like I said, it just drops. And once again, you're trying to fret, and you got this extra weight on your thumb. You can already see if you just go like that, it's just pushing down. It's not fun. Now, a little trick. Brian Baxter, bass player, Regurgitation, Necrotic Discord, he showed me this little trick back in probably 2000, 2001. And that is, you take this strap peg. Now, this is a neck through, obviously. You take it. You see, I put it right here. I've taken the other one, and I moved it right here. Now, what that does is it moves the center of gravity. The center of gravity, when you buy it stock, when the strap pegs are the way they set them up, it's somewhere up in here. You do this, you're moving the center of gravity more towards the core of the body, and that's what you want. You want that bass to sit like this. That way, your left hand, or if you're a left-handed bass player, your right hand, isn't worrying about, holding the neck up. It's just worrying about doing its job, and that's fretting the notes. Now, with the Mockingbird at least, it's not perfect, but it's a lot better than it was. I'll show you real quick. Now, as you see, it still migrates, but it's not dropping to the ground like it normally would. It's still relatively comfortable. I can play anywhere on the bass with comfort. I've never really had much of an issue with hand cramping with this bass since I've done this. Like I said, it's not perfect. You still got a little of the top heaviness, but it's not anywhere near as bad. So I've done the same with my Warlock, with my 5-string Zombie. Basically, any BC Ridge bass I've ever had, I've had to do this to it. I've never had it screw the bass up in any way. I don't know what it does to the resale value, but I don't plan on selling any of my basses anyways. So, if you're a BC Ridge player and you've had that problem, I suggest you give that a try. What you want to do, obviously you just pull the screw and the strap button off, or if you bought strap locks, use those. Take a drill bit, about half the size of the screw, drill a hole where you want it. You take some crazy glue or wood glue, take a toothpick, dab a little bit of it in there, use the toothpick to kind of thread it all the way in there. And just screw it in, let it set overnight. Next day you should be good to go. I think that's pretty much it. I can't think of anything else to tell you on that, so give it a try. If it doesn't work, come to Cleveland, kick me in the nuts, spit in my face, whatever. Yeah, that's just about it. So have fun. Hope this helps some of the people that have wondered about this. And if you live in Cleveland, support Great Lakes Brewing Company. Good shit. Just remember, only hipsters who are trying way too hard to look cool drink PBR. Life's too short to drink shit. Drink good beer.